My professor tried to destroy my career before it started, so I made sure his ended instead. Dr. Ashford taught advanced chemistry at my university. Guy had tenure, published papers, the whole deal. He also had a side business, consulting for pharmaceutical companies, making 6 figures on top of his salary. Spring semester, I'm working on my thesis project. Ashford was my advisor, so he had full access to all my work, my notes, everything. 2 weeks before my defense, I'm scrolling through a chemistry journal online and I see it. My research. My exact methodology. Published under Ashford's name, with some grad student I'd never met listed as co-author. My name? Nowhere. I confronted him in his office. He actually smiled, told me that as my advisor, he had rights to any research conducted in his lab, said if I made a fuss, he'd fail my thesis, torpedo my grad school applications, and make sure I never worked in chemistry again. He had the power. I had nothing. I left his office, and I'll admit, I cried in my car. 4 years of college, all that work, and this man was going to steal my future. But then, I got angry, and I got smart. Every email, every lab note, every draft I'd sent him with timestamps. I found the university's research integrity policy, memorized it. Then I started digging into Ashford. Turns out, first he'd stolen. I found 3 former students through social media. Same story, different years. He'd perfected this system. But here's the thing, he'd gotten sloppy with his consulting work. The pharmaceutical company that hired him had strict conflict of interest policy. Faculty couldn't publish research that overlapped with their consulting work without disclosure. Guess what? Ashford had been doing for 5 years. Publishing papers directly related to his consulting projects. Never disclosed once. I compiled everything. My stolen research with proof of my original work. Testimonies from the other students. Documentation of his undisclosed conflicts of interest. Put it all in a report that would make the FBI jealous. Sent it to the University Ethics Board, the journal that published my research, and the pharmaceutical company's legal department, all on the same day. The journal retracted his paper within a week. The company fired him and sued for breach of contract. The university launched a formal investigation. Ashford lost his consulting gigs, his reputation, and eventually his tenure. Last I heard, he's teaching high school chemistry in another state. My thesis? I presented it with a new advisor. Got highest honors. I'm now in grad school with a full scholarship. Already have 2 publications under my actual name. Sometimes the best revenge isn't getting mad, it's getting meticulous. What would you have done if someone stole your work?